No! No! No!
Father John Bryan. Yes? I see. I'll be right over. Hello, Sullivan Bard. I am Father Brian. I have got word that you were possessed, and I am here to help you.
I don't need your help.
Yes, I do! I do need help!
You don't not escape my wrath. You just have a pain. I have suffered.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Hold it! Just let me speak! I am possessed, and it's all because someone wants me to review The Exorcist, the scariest film of all time. But the thing is, it's not really the scariest.
Yes, it is. Don't you dare deny the horror because
But if you let me review it, will you get out of my body? Would you mind taking a seat, Father? Sure. Hello there, everyone. Sebastian Bard here, and welcome to the last installment of Sulli-Ween. When it comes to horror films, the scares would vary from physical to psychological. Early horror films scare by use of shadows and creepy monsters, from Nosferatu to the Universal Monsters. Most modern horror films, from Friday the 13th to Jaws, scare by using the killer villain to attack and have lots of blood and gore in the process. But some horror films, from The Silence of the Lambs to The Sixth Sense, scare by using your mind, in that, when thinking about them, do bring shivers more than what's in front of you. And today's movie is pretty much like the latter, and it is known as The Exorcist. The movie is based on a novel of the same name by William Peter Blatty, who also wrote the film's screenplay. And the film's success garnered 2 sequels and 2 versions of one prequel. 2 versions of one prequel? A long story. Now keep in mind that the version I'm reviewing is the extended director's cut that came out in 2000. I haven't seen the original yet, but this will be a good start. A preteen girl named Regan McNeil is temporarily living with her mother in Washington, D.C., who works as an actress. But then Regan's mother notices some strange and unusual behavior with her daughter, and soon finds out that Regan is possessed by, well, the devil himself. And in the meantime, a priest named Damien Karras is losing his faith while trying to take care of his ill mother and trying to work as a psychologist counselor. And when Regan's mother asks Karras to exorcise her daughter, he and another priest named Lancaster Marin has been brought over to assist Karras in the exorcism of Regan.
And though people say it's the scariest movie of all time, I mostly disagree about it.
Now don't get me wrong, there are some moments that frighten me and are sometimes a heartstopper, with Regan's early possessions while her mother is with her. But many of the other scenes that are trying to be scary aren't really that scary. They come off as creepy than scary. And certain aspects of the story aren't really all that developed as well. Like how and when did Karras lose his faith? What's the importance of the medallion? What was Karras' dream about? What's with the sounds in the attic? Why does it seem that the house feels like a haunted house? These and several more just keep me from enjoying the film, and wanting to know more about these moments and why they're in there.
But the one thing that most people are split about is the additional scenes.
And these include Regan's very early possessions while taking tests at the doctor, Regan's spider walk down the stairs, Marin and Karras having a small conversation on the stairs, Father Dyer giving a medallion back to Chris, and an extended ending with Dyer and Kinderman. And since I didn't see the original, I don't mind the added scenes. Though a couple do make Regan's possession seem very flowing and natural, and they add some decent pace after all the horrific moments. And being advertised as the version you've never seen, I really don't seem to mind all the scenes too much.
But alongside the moments of Regan being possessed and her mother being with her during those moments, the scene that I really quite enjoy is the exorcism itself.
It has really impressive effects, a good sense of lighting, a creepy atmosphere, and performances that are quite good. And I don't see it as a scary scene, but I find it to be an intriguing one. It's a very good scene in which two priests are helping to get rid of the devil out of Regan.
And the actors who performed the characters did a good job at making them appear natural and convincing.
Ellen Burstyn plays Chris McNeil, Max von Sydow plays Father Lancaster Marin, Lee J. Cobb plays Lieutenant William Kinderman, Kitty Wynn plays Sharon, Jack McGowan plays Burke Dennings, Jason Miller plays Father Damien Karras, Linda Blair plays Regan McNeil, and William O'Malley plays Father Dyer. So as a whole, this movie is all fine and good, but it's nowhere near being the scariest movie of all time. But the characters are quite good, the story is fine, for the most part, and the effects are really a joy to watch. Director William Friedkin had created a film that does offer many moments and scenes that are frightening and even a heartstopper, but some lacks of character development, vague symbolism, and scares that are more psychological than physical just makes the experience not entirely interesting, and more questionable. But I am glad to see it for its characters, effects, and some scary moments. But everything else is just somewhat weak.
So today, this movie will be given a rating of... What?
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. And forgive our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
Get out of me already! Not until your head's right. Never!
Mr. Nobody!
Yes, I'm the one who possessed you.
Why on earth would he do that?
Ever since you vanquished me, I've been living in torment for far too long.
Well, a year doesn't sound like too long.
Silence! And so, I slowly and surely made sure you suffer by watching something you dislike. All starting with your wand.
My wand? What do you mean my wand? You possessed my wand first.
Well, I had trouble possessing a human for the first time, so I went with an object. And I almost vanquished you.
Well, I'm still here.
Not for long.
So, I'm not needed anymore, right? Yes, you can go. Well, let's hope Mr. Nobody doesn't become a recurring character. Unless he becomes a Halloween tradition. So today, this movie will be given a rating of 2.5 plus stars. So that is it for Sulli-Ween, and thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and tune in next Wednesday for a new video, and Happy Halloween.